the camera away.
This is gonna look awesome on YouTube.
I'll tell you right now, mister, that freaking shows up on YouTube, I will find you.
It's not necessary to bang that hard, is it?
Look, I'll bang on this door as hard as I want. Don't you tell me what to do. I'll tell you what to do.
Alright, welcome back everybody to the Karen series. It's been like an entire month since our last episode, but I'm really glad we're back, you know? It was super fun making those Karen videos, and I just kind of forgot I had a series going. So today we're back. We're going to be looking at 3 spectacular Karens, ones that, you know, really stand out and prove that they are indeed blood, sweat, and tears made of Karen. If you do enjoy the series, be sure to show your support by subscribing and liking the video. That way I know if I should make more. So yeah, without further ado, Karen number 1. Actually, you've already seen this one. It was literally that tiny clip at the start. This was, you know, the pterodactyl, right? She pretty much just sits on a guy's car. It's a very short clip, but just because of that golden scream, I just had to include it.
So still, I'm willing to give you my details. You refuse? You want to camp on my car here? I'll ask you 3 times to get off. You don't want to do that?
So there's not much context behind this one. Pretty much like, she was like standing still on the road or something, and this guy came and slightly nudged her. Like, it wasn't even like a bump, like a slight nudge. And yeah, she got it. She went insane. She pretty much just hops on the guy's car and refuses to get off, even when he's driving. I mean, I'm trying to imagine it, right? Like, what if she hopped on my car? I mean, I think the first thing I would do is, like, you know, go do some extreme sports with my car, if you know what I mean, you know? Go across, like, very, very dangerous cliffs and, you know, just give her a little ride. Anyways, that was the first Karen, very short clip. It was kind of like a bonus. But this next one, right? It's super long. It's probably going to take up most of the video. And this is a Karen, which I like to call a tier 45 Karen, because her enchantments are, like, off the charts. So pretty much this story involves a Karen, a cop, and the victim, right? Pretty much, she bumps into this guy's car. He naturally asks her to pull over, and, you know, the cops show up. And this guy was recording her for being a Karen, and she didn't want that, right? So, yeah, she doesn't want to be on YouTube. She has a little meltdown in front of the police officer, and over the course of this meltdown, she threatens to, like, break people's arms in front of the police officer, and then claims that she will, like, hunt down this guy if he posts a video on YouTube, and also claims that she doesn't believe in the internet, which is just, I mean, I don't even know how you respond to a claim like that, but all I know is this one's a gem for sure.
Okay, there's a black SUV at that stop sign.
We ain't worried about him.
Well,
We're worried about what you did.
Now, wait a minute. I'm just telling you. There's a black SUV there. After the black SUV went through the stop sign, there was nothing coming. I came. He came out of nowhere, crossed over from where you come out of Costco's into the lane to go up this way, and I was in that lane, and when he crossed over, my back end of my friend in my car hit his back end when he crossed over. And then he goes, "You hit me, bitch. You better pull over." And that was his exact words, and he was being smart, and then I got it. I am sorry.
Okay.
I take Cymbalta. I'm ready to explode, and I did not take my pill today.
Okay.
So I'm telling you right now, I'm
Just
ready
don't
to
spot on
explode.
me. I'm gonna write this up.
Because right now, I can make a fist with no problem. I've broke many people's arms, and I'm
Okay, hold up. I just gotta ask, right? Who was she threatening? Because there's only 2 people in the vicinity, and let's see what happens in either scenario, right? You break the arm of the police officer. I mean, that's not even gonna happen. You're gonna get detained before that even happens. And if you attempt to do it to the guy, which again, you won't be able to, but if somehow, using your Karen powers, you somehow manage to do it, I mean, you're in front of a police officer. You're just going to jail. The police officer obviously doesn't know what happened, right? He didn't see the incident. But what he's seeing now is a completely crazy lady and a completely normal man. So who's he gonna believe?
put the camera away.
This is gonna look awesome on YouTube.
I'll tell you right now, mister, that freaking shows up on YouTube, I will find you. And yes, it's a threat. Tell him to shut the camera off.
Okay, hold on, man. Settle down.
Honest God, officer, tell him to shut the camera off now.
By law, I can't. I mean,
Honest to God, this shows up on YouTube. Robinson Township, I'm coming after, and I'm
you're gonna
coming
sue
after
me for
you.
what? I suggest you get in your vehicle, sit on.
Don't touch me.
Ma'am,
Get off!
Don't
Shut
touch
it
me.
off!
Don't
Shut
touch
it
me.
off now!
go sit in your vehicle.
I do not like my picture
Ma'am,
taken.
Ma'am, listen to me. Sit in your vehicle.
Tell him to shut it off now.
Go sit in your vehicle. He can't take you, okay? Go sit in your vehicle. I'm
I
gonna
do
write
not
this
want
up.
this on YouTube. I don't want
Ma'am,
to.
do
Tell
me a
him to
favor.
shut it off now.
Honestly, I'm pretty confused. Like, why wouldn't she want it on YouTube? I really wonder why. Like, I mean, she's completely in the right and she's acting completely sane. I don't know, maybe people on the internet would, like, put it in a Karen compilation or something, and then people would see you for the terrible person you are and the terrible behavior you did that day. Wow, funny how life works that way, because that's exactly what happened. Also, what was the "I will find you"? Really? Another threat in front of the police officer? Who do you think you are? Like, god dang. Honestly, there's nothing more I enjoy than a beautiful Karen meltdown on a Monday afternoon.
But shut the camera
Shut
off just for
it
a little
off
bit, okay?
now.
Okay, it's off.
Get in your,
Shut
get in
it
your
off
vehicle, okay?
now.
It's off. Shut it off.
Put the
Ma'am.
goddamn thing in your car
Ma'am.
now.
Listen,
No.
get in your vehicle or I'm going to arrest you for creating a disturbance, okay? Do you understand me? Sit down. Let me write this up. We'll get everybody underway.
He's taping me again.
Ma'am.
He's taping me again. I do not like that stuff. I do not like that stuff.
Get your vehicle.
Sir, I don't like that stuff.
I don't
I
like you
hate that
screaming. You're creating a
stuff.
scene, okay?
I don't
Get
care.
your vehicle. He's going to get in his vehicle and write this
I
up.
want
and
that
we'll get you out
off.
of here, okay?
I want that off.
Alright, listen, I've made videos on a lot of people, and there's a lot of people who keep crying out there, but none as much as this Karen. Jesus Christ, like, it's a camera, not a rocket launcher, damn.
I don't like to be on the internet at all. I don't believe in the internet. Please.
I don't believe in the internet, guys. Doesn't exist. It's a hoax. Usually people will be like, you know, I don't believe in God. I don't believe in this. No. I don't believe in the internet. Honestly, that's kind of weird, because just before this, she was like, I don't want you uploading it to YouTube. So what do you think YouTube is on? Like you think it's like some separate entity? YouTube exists, but the internet doesn't. That is 1 million IQ. Now, the end of this clip is probably my favorite part, because the officer finally steps up and tells her to shut up, quite literally.
Word on you, and you're going to county jail. One more word, that's all it's going to take. You're saying you drop one more F-bomb, or threaten to sue me, you're going to jail. Now sit down and shut up.
Beautiful ending, absolutely spectacular. I rate this Karen encounter a solid 9.5 out of 10. It was art. I mean, the Karen look was spot on, the meltdown was perfect, the threatening assault, and the I don't believe in internet. The only reason she doesn't get a 10 out of 10 is because I didn't see the actual accident, right? I didn't see what she actually did. If I saw that as well, then it'll be bumped up to a 10 out of 10, because remember we had that Karen who literally, like, you know, banged on the door like a She-Hulk? I mean, that's a 10 out of 10. Okay, moving on to the third and final Karen. I mean, honestly, this one just sounds like a cartoon character. So, you know that British voice, which just seems like very, very appropriate and proper, and you know the ones where you hear in stories or something. I don't even know what I'm referring to. You'll know when you hear it, but it just feels like it's staged, right? So that's pretty much what this clip is like. She pretty much just gets mad at like these construction workers for creating noise pollution, and I kind of relate. I mean, there's always construction outside my house, and I'm like, this frustrates me. I can't get anything done. It's annoying. But the difference between me and the Karen is I don't go out there and scream at the workers, you know? I understand that it's their job. They have to do it. And also, I don't steal their ladders. This Karen literally left these construction workers stranded on a roof because she stole their ladders.
I think it's disgusting that you're working at this time on a Sunday. Have you got nothing better to do?
Yeah, says the Karen in the street shouting at construction workers. Haven't you got anything better to do, like shout at kids?
We are permitted to start work from 8 AM on a weekend. I mean, we've got to crack on or we're going to get it in the neck from the boss.
Yeah, fair enough we started a bit early, but, you know, I don't see what the problem is.
My son is a lawyer, and this is breaking noise pollution laws. And I'll have you know, there's a family across the road with a newborn, and all this racket is bound bound to give them a load of stress.
You know, for someone so empathetic as this Karen, that she cares about a random family living across the street and their newborn baby who might have stress because of this construction noise. Like, imagine thinking that far and not thinking about the construction workers. Like, the empathetic levels are so freaking, like, boggle. Like, it's, like, max on this front and then 0 on the other front. I don't understand this.
Well, if we're causing them stress, they can tell me. If we're causing you stress, I don't mind starting a bit later. We can ask the client if she's happy with it. That's fine.
Is your client the woman who lives here?
Yeah.
Right, I'll speak to her then.
Dude, why does she sound like a cartoon character? I'll speak to her then. Like, this can't be staged, right? Is it staged? I mean, I don't think so. I feel like British people are just naturally like this. I mean, not all of them, but like, I don't know, man. So some of them legit just sound like cartoon characters.
It's not necessary to bang that hard, is it?
Look, I'll bang on this door as hard as I want. Don't you tell me what to do. I'll tell you what to do.
Bruh, don't you tell me what to do, I'll tell you what to do. I am actually fascinated, like, what it takes to reach that level of entitlement. You don't tell me what to do, I am above you, I tell you what to do.
Did you give these men permission to start work here at this time on a Sunday morning? You're absolutely disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. Working at this time of the morning on a Sunday?
That person is totally me, to be honest. If a Karen shows up at your door, just close the door. I mean, you don't need to further that conversation. Nothing productive is possibly gonna happen from talking to her. So just close the door and move on with your life, you know?
Mate, she's doing one with the ladders. Mate,
What?
she's doing one with the ladders. She's off, look.
Oh my god, where's...
She's off, look.
What?
She's done one. Mate, I'm not jumping now, no. It's well far. I don't know how we're going to get down. Mate, she's just...
That is ridiculous.
She's just off, look.
What is going on?
Why have you took our ladders?
I'll give you the ladders back if you stop working.
Dude, at this point, I'm like convinced this Karen's from the 6th grade or something, like stealing people's property to get your way. I don't think you guys understand the comedy of the situation. She walked away with the ladder, dude.
You just give us the ladders back, or we'll just call the police.
I'll give you the ladders back if you stop working.
How it's going to work?
Oh my god.
Just give us the ladders back, we're stuck on the roof.
Look, I've told you, I'll give you the ladders back if you stop working.
Alright, fine. We'll
Fine.
just call the police.
Yeah, we'll just call the police. It's fine.
Dude, why does every single Karen encounter end in calling the police? It's like they can never settle anything reasonably at all. I imagine even when you take them to court or something, the judge just laughs in their face. They're like, what? You stole their ladder? What? I'm kind of debating what rating I should give this one because it's so incredibly weird and like their accent is so proper and like, you know, it feels rehearsed. It feels like it's kind of staged, but whatever. I don't think people would put this much effort into it. I feel like these are just natural cartoon characters. So based on that, I'm going for like a 7.5 out of 10 because, I mean, you know, stealing the ladder, annoying construction workers, just Karen behavior. It culminates to at least a +5, you know? I think if the police showed up, I would probably bump the score a bit more, but I think they stopped filming at that point, so I don't have the rest of the clip. So, yeah, that was Karen's Part 10 million. Hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to leave a like if you did. I mean, we did have a 9.5 out of 10 Karen. Not a 10 out of 10, but, you know, close enough. Comment below which Karen was your favorite. I'm guessing the 9.5, but, yeah, maybe the pterodactyl. You know, that one's kind of a wild card. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.